Well, hello. What is good, everybody? My name's Alckemy. Welcome to the channel. I'm really excited for what we have going on today. Quickly, I'm going to readjust this to make me look good, hopefully. There we go, I like being on that side. And I'm going to quickly share all the things on social, let everybody know I'm live, blah, blah, blah. So I started this tune yesterday, and I'm really excited about it because it's one of those tunes that I'm like, finally it has the energy and the impact and the girth, the aggressiveness, all those things. So really looking forward to just kind of seeing what's going on that front. So give me just 1 second. I'm going to share this with this, and today I'm going to be working on vocals and kind of just like doing final touches, maybe like mix stuff perhaps or something of the sort. But yeah, I'm excited. I hope that you guys are too, because man. All right, let's take a listen. I should probably turn it down, otherwise you're gonna hear that in the mic. Yeah, so that's what we're working with. Hey, Mr. F and FDNB, welcome to the channel, dude. So yeah, I'm just trying to finish this up, and yeah, okay, that's the culprit. But yeah, trying to finish this up and trying to put down some vocals to help tie in all the sections together. Why does it keep doing that? Hey Alex, what's good? Weird. All good, and you? I'm doing good, man. I am just having fun. I started this yesterday. I wrote all of this yesterday. It took me a while, but I've just been having fun, like playing with these grooves and stuff, and just like this is the kind of music that I always wanted to make, and that's why I'm so excited about it. And I'm not saying that like it's amazing or anything, but just like the grooves, right? That's what I care about the most in music. Is I want heavy drums, I want heavy bass, and I just want my shit to be like, when you listen to my music, I want you to like imagine everybody is chilling in the back of the club with a hat on. I don't smoke, but smoking a blunt with their hat down, going like, you know what I mean? Just something like that. And also like throwing tricks and flips and shit. But that's kind of what I was going for within this. And I kind of just threw a bunch of switch ups in there, and they're kind of abrupt, but I don't really know how to, fix that compositionally wise. The sections are short, and then also I'm kind of like reusing the same trick where like I'm stopping the first bar each time. But I kind of like that though, because I haven't really heard a tune that has a structure like that. So like I've heard it done like once or twice, but I don't know. I kind of feel like it's kind of interesting to do that. But anyways, I'm really excited about this because it's just a fun track. Twist it up, hit it down, hit it up, hit it down. Yeah. Yeah. What? So I don't know what happened here, but all right. Unfortunately, I'm gonna try to pull this down a little bit because this is being pushed so hard. I don't like. I want this. There's a vibration on this, and I want that to be accentuated. That's already way better. So I mean, I'll sacrifice a little bit of volume for that, but. Fuck yeah, man. I don't know. There's just some shit that happened in this that I'm just like, if that makes sense. I might be able to do like a mix between this because instead of pushing the distortion so much, I might be able to. Nice. There we go. Alright, so when this part comes in, I'm actually going to grab another macro and, well, let me listen to this because what I would like, I don't know how to fix that. Yeah, I do. I do know how to fix that. Let me. Maybe not. So the next piece that I can do with this cancel is I don't want to lose the MIDI because I really like the vibe or like the groove of that bass. But what I can do is just print it and then after I do that. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe. So we can just take the last one of each of these because that's where it's noticeable. Yeah, still there, so. There we go. Ah, that sucks. Well, one or the other. I don't know. Maybe I'll just add stuff to this to that sounds so much better. Sick. All right. So the next piece of this would be to try to draw out some kind of maybe set this on a half bar and then maybe set this to an octave. Set that to like 1. Change the size. Green delay up. Feedback. Do the whole shebang. Yeah, sure. Why not? We can do ping pong. 1/4. We can draw some curves. Make it really slow. Adjust the feedback just a bit. And then I'm not really sure if I imagine if Portal had randomizers. That'd be so convenient. So convenient. Hi, everybody. I don't know what it is, but sometimes when I just hear chords like this, it just makes me so happy. It's just like, ah, man. Alright, maybe not the delay. Maybe what I can do instead of the delay is use a filter. And I can just modulate the cutoff instead. because I think that because we've already got a grain delay on there and it's doing different stuff, I'm going to do a deep dive into phase plant. Really want to get great at that synth. This is the channel for you, to be honest. I'm not saying that I know everything about it, but I spend all of my time in it, so I've got plenty of tutorials and things to hop around in and do the things, so by all means. Oh man. That's so pretty. And now I'm going to break it, because that's what I do. Alckemy likes to break shit. Hey, psilocybe. We're going to be doing some rapping today, and pretty soon, maybe not right this minute, but pretty soon I'm going to rely on you all to help me write out a theme. So this track has become very important to me in the sense that, like, this is very me, I guess. This is like the kind of tune that I really always like wanted to make. I wanted to have stuff that had like dark elements. I wanted to have stuff that had heavy bass and hypnotic grooves. I think that's the best way to describe that. And even though like I know that I could always do better, like this is the kind of shit that I was like, I want to make music like that. And again, it's like not perfect or anything, but I'm very excited. Very excited indeed. Yeah. Cool. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one up here and maybe change the color of these. Change the color of this one in the track. And I'm going to borrow some of the stuff in this one into the intro. But I'll just label this as like intro ambience. And then let's focus on this right here. And let me see what we got. We're gonna need another one of these. And maybe we can just kind of like fade some of this shit. I just want it to be in the background. subtle stuff to fill out the rest of that. So now I can go back to the intro here and focus on different places of this that I might be able to create some interesting movement and texture with. Because the intro here is pretty... yeah, so... maybe like... I'm also going to find some Foley to try to maybe like boiling or something. Pasta boiling. Does that sound like bacon sizzling? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I got to do this to you, but bear with me, okay? Let's all pretend like that didn't just happen. It'll make sense. It'll make sense. I swear. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. Well, that's what it's for, so... I mean... what a moment for me to click on the stream. Hey, Sleeping State. Hi, John. Hi, Joe. As if by magic, since your last stream where you used it, got an email saying object delay is $10. Dude, sweet. Pick it up. It's a great synth. Or a great effect. Okay, I really want this to be like... dope. Dash comes in today. Oh, Hope Dash comes in today. Ask if he's upgraded deviation machines. He was in last night, or I guess this morning, but who knows? Who knows? Hi, everybody. I hope that you all are well. Thank you so much for coming in. I really just appreciate having an audience and just some people to talk to while I do what I do. I've hit a happy point with my production, and I'm really excited to just kind of hopefully reap the benefits of how much I've been Covolver. That's a new evolution in Pokemon. But yeah, I really just appreciate that I've been having people here, and like the growth period that I've had from even the beginning of the year is really insane. Just you wait. Sorry. This is like the first track that I've written in a really long time that I'm just like, fuck, I really like this. So there's a huge page taken out of biting off of Cheese Trailblazer, and I'm not too proud to admit that. I was very inspired by I'm inspired by everything that she does, but I hope that I've been able to tell like a different enough story that doesn't just say like I'm trying to be in Cheese shadow, right? I'm trying to be like, nah, like I really like your music, but I'm trying to do my own shit with it. Chee, look up Trailblazer. You'll immediately notice the like the similarities. Well, maybe not at the beginning, because the beginning of Trailblazer is this part, or I guess like is the yeah. But yeah, man, safe. So the next piece that I want to do to this is I am avoiding writing vocals down. I'm not necessarily embarrassed. I just don't have a topic that I want to rap about. I do have a song title for this tune, but I'm going to work on this because I want to change the instrument on this, because we have the and then maybe right here I'll go nun nun nun. All right, so and on there I guess I'll automate two different things, which is very strange, but that's fine. maybe something like that, and then I can actually automate this. Yeah. So on this particular thing, there's like this donk on top, just to help give it like a little bit of layer stuff. I guess. What the fuck am I talking about? But I'm sorry. But when it plays in the higher register, it's a little bit too noticeable. So what I can do is fucking figure out my train of thought, maybe, and grab this macro here to this guy. Gotta go, Alchemy, really great song. Yo, Alex, thanks for coming in, man. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Gotta start my own stream. All right, dude. Do you stream on Twitch or do you stream on YouTube? Just finished. Just listened to Chief. Very cool. He separates the highs really fucking well. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. Richard. I really appreciate it. The highs fades him out before bringing others in. Yeah, his control of dynamics and like his stereo separation and also like his crispiness is pretty stellar. And that, like, take all that away, but his sound design and like his grooves are just, don't know if Twitch, if better. No, I'd say stay on YouTube. Stay on YouTube, my friend. Stay on YouTube. Hey, do me a favor. If on your channel, on your settings, there's a stream thing. No, I don't stream on both. There's a stream setting that says like allow other channels to redirect. And if you do that, and if you're live, then when I catch you, I can raid you. It's really complicated, but look that up. So because I don't really care, right? I mean, whatever, even if you're streaming at the same time, but I can redirect. And I'm just trying to be like, hey, you know, like if you want to go somewhere else to my viewers or whatever when I'm done streaming or blah, 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 I really just want to provide like a place for everybody to be, I guess. Yeah, for sure. Twitch is better for subs/donations, but less access audience, so win lows some. Do you think so? Because they take 50% of... yeah, they take 50% of your income. Nice. Yeah, that way that still has that really nice, like... Okay, and then what I think I'm also going to do is I'm just going to add another thing here. That shouldn't be doing that. What are you doing? And I'm going to set this here and just turn this macro up just for this moment. See you, dude. Patreon is the best. Yeah, Patreon, ooh, you know, I guess. The thing that I don't like about Patreon is that it pulls you away from your main platform. That's really fucking cool. Dude, this bass in particular is so simple, but it works so well for me. Like, even if you, I've got some mid-side shit on this, but for this, just automate the drive and it sounds awesome. And then like when you hear it like duck with the sidechain, like, sorry, I apologize. I'm not trying to like I'm not trying to brag about my own sound design or anything, but I guess like I'm just really inspired, and I really enjoy like what I've made, and so I hope that it doesn't come off as like me being arrogant or anything. I'm just really happy with what's coming out and really excited to like put out this track. Okay, for sure. Like, feel free to just be like, dude, shut the fuck up. But yeah, like I said, I'm just really, really excited about this track. Alright, so what happened there? Because something sounds all fucked up. Oh. Oddly, the filter... Okay, so the filter is turning itself on right here, and it shouldn't be. Oh, okay, so the track is fucking up, and I don't know why. Transitioning to phase plant, so I do have a new question. How do I possible to modulate a parameter but bipolar? Hey, buddy, what's up, dude? So if you look right here, this is, these two are unipolar, and then this one right here would be bipolar. Meet beat, I like it. Thanks, dude. How do I pronounce your name? I'm I'm sorry, I don't speak Russian, but Alright, so something I think I'm going to do on this as well is I'm going to give this a little bit... Alexander? Okay, thank you. I just didn't want to be like, hey dude. Hey dude. Hey dude. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so something that I think would be kind of cool on this as well is to do this to where this is going to pan on both sides. Ba-na, 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 ba-na. And I think that would be really cool. You forgot the P looking symbol? Got me confused. Hey, Yoku. I was ready for you, bots. I was ready for you. God damn it. Fuck off. Bots got clapped. Bots got clapped. Skynet has become self-aware. That's happened a long time ago, so. And then maybe something that I might do is, did you play with EX Fragments yet? Bad robot. Annoying, but I'm interested in the AI dating they speak of. I'm kind of, that sounds interesting as well. I'm curious as to what my partner thinks about that. New AI dating, disrupt in industry, certainly disrupting crud. Curious as to what Corey thinks about that. So for that switch up, I took the drums out because it's supposed to create a contrast in a breathing space, because there's no bridge in this entire tune. Thanks. I think I made that yesterday. Well, I did. I made everything yesterday, but I think I made that on last night's stream, because this is my, I guess you would say this is my third session into it. So I did 2 sessions on this yesterday. I worked on it most of the day, and then when my partner went to bed, yo, what up, Wave? And then when my partner went to bed, I did a secret stream last night. It wasn't secret, it was just late at night where everybody is asleep. But yeah. So what I want to do with this guy is another phase planting, and maybe have something that's just kind of chill. What am I doing? Steam Deck? I've done a good few streams building Bitwig devices, yes. Been watching Bass vids on Bitwig stuff because I can't get place and working on Steam Deck. Yeah, I should be able to use some Neuro stuff up and running on Bitwig, right? Yeah, I have, maybe. Yeah, I do. I do, because I built Aegis, which is pretty much like the Eternum version of, or which is Eternum for Bitwig. Hello, what am I doing? We're gonna have to layer this. I'm actually going to do this in a separate thing. Okay, I really like that that actually has like a little bit of contrast to it. Did I mute the wrong part? No, I didn't. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do with this is give it some distortion. Dun 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 dun. Oh man. Nah, that didn't fit with that, but man, just the Alright, obviously I killed it, but what I'm trying to do is find a nice little balance between oh man, the energy of this tune, yeah. Suffering from real snare envy right now. Cage taught me how to make snares. Also, I have snare tutorials on my master classes, and I make a new fucking snare every day, so I mean, you can just try to copy or something. Maybe try this one. And then maybe just pull that up all the way. Yo, thank you, man. I've been working. So I wasn't expecting this, but I hope that this does that every time. And in fact, out of fear, I'm actually going to bounce this and see if that gives me that same effect. Yeah, it didn't. I might try this a few times, but when I first played this, I'm gonna be really sad if I have a way to fix it. But because I heard that, like this like choir thing almost kind of came out of that. Nope. I think I'm just gonna try this a few times to just see if I can get it to capture itself. Oh shit, I'll just do that. That way I don't have to. I'll just wait until we get it. That's like the one thing about these presets that is unfortunate, is that oh my god. Faceplant, 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 faceplant. It's sick. Okay. No. No. Yes. It's not doing it. That's the one. It's good. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's like never going to be the same, right? But the good news is that it's never going to be the same. But yeah, not bad for 2 days, or I guess day 2. So the next piece of this, which I kind of want to rely on you all on, is I'm going to title this track Soul Steal. Reminds me of all my real life regrets. Why do you say that? So I just started recording everything externally, not sure how viable that is in Bitwig. It's pretty easy to do. You just set a resampling channel, and then, or you can have like multiple channels go through different routings. So it's, I mean, it's no different than like Ableton or something, but I've been doing it all night. I mean, if you have any questions, then you're more than welcome to ask. And this is like the part where I wanted to start like having some vocals or something. fuck, man, let's go. Like, I'm proud of myself. Like, I put so much work into getting to this point. Most of you all know as being part of the channel, and so I'm just like, I'm feeling it. I'm sorry, I might hate this in 2 years or something, but where I'm at now, I'm just like, I fucking did that, dude. So I do think that there needs to be a thing that leads up to this moment right here. And it can be something else, but I think that instead of the clap as well, I'm going to maybe I'll just use a reverse clap. See if that works. I tried to court my girl using Zoidberg mating dance, and she was unimpressed, damn it, but this bass makes me feel better. So I need to figure out some kind of answer to help like highlight that boom, boom, boom. And so one idea that I have is to do an exponential rhythm like this. We're gonna go slice and place. Sorry, slice at repeats. And then I'm just gonna grab this here and apply fades to all this. Kind of like so. Grab the pitch here. Yeah, it's just not like it fits, but there needs to be a moment there that actually like that should be like a wah 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 wah. Maybe what I can do is yeah, so maybe I can take this guy right here. And just turn it down so that way it sounds like it's creating like a flutter effect. And what I'm going to do on this as well is something that I do a lot, but one of my favorite things to do is just to have shit like panning and be like really crazy at some moment, but just like really small pieces of time. Yeah. You guys know that meme with that kid? He's like, pretty happy with this. Okay, so let's talk about vocals now. I think that like all of the other shit is well in place, and I think that's the only thing left to do in this project. La 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 la. All right, so the title of the track is called Soul Steel. So we need to come up with some lyrics that are going to be relative to the topic. Don't be stealing my bars now. No, I'm just kidding. Also the name of your record label. No? Yeah. So that's why like the Scree, you got it. That's exactly why I'm calling this Soul Steel, is because this is me right here. Yeah, I'm open to suggestions, Avin. And I also I wanted to have some kind of like Silent Hill siren, and I tried to make it a couple of times and it didn't really work out, so I didn't stick to it. I might try it again later, but I'm not too worried about it. Something, look, what rhymes with soul? Soul, roll, bowl, goal, no, troll, hole, stole, glow. Nope. That's a stretch. First I steal your girl and then I steal your soul. No, I'm just kidding. Something like that though. Murder the track and then I steal your soul. I'm trying to not talk about to go into rap mode of just talking about bitches and cars and money. Any suggestions? You guys got anything? If it's good, I'll take it and I'll wrap it out. Fuck the gold. Ooh. Fuck the gold. I'll steal your soul. Maybe ping pong delay, make it play once, slide up an octave, and the rest is a sync delay afterwards, which you could try a filter, it's going further and further away. Dude, that's a really good suggestion. You actually just reminded me that I had that written as a note last night. Yeah. Good call. Good call. Thank you. Come to daddy? So what I did to kind of do that instead was I kind of just panned it. Oh, no wonder that was only on one side. Well, let me see how this sounds. Yeah, that might have been better. Hold on. I don't know, I kind of like that. So I had made the mistake from before because that was already panned, but I forgot to take the retrigger off of this. But I don't know, what do you guys think? I kind of like that. And then we can also try an octave. I'll punch a hole in your soul. I'll punch a hole in your hole. Yeah. And And something else that I could do to give this more movement, which I think might actually be really cool, is because I want this to be like hella dynamic. Excuse me. Is to just flutter this. Yeah. That way it's also not so like in your face. Usually 85 is like, that's my favorite tempo, but I've got other tunes that's like 420, 418, 300 something. What else? It depends on the genre. If I'm doing halftime drum and bass IDM, 9 times out of 10, 85 BPM is kind of just like the starting point. If I'm doing like a dubstep type of thing, hey starving artist, hello, it must be your lunch break, or maybe it's not, but I'm gonna play this tune for you because I'm really excited about it. And while we're listening to this, I'm gonna try to come up with some lyrics. Fuck the gold, I steal your soul. Steal your soul. Spread like mold like a contract in blood, but you already sold. Shang Tsung in this bitch. Maybe alternating every time it slides up, it changes from right to left, then left to right. I I guess I could do that with automation. I don't think that it's going to be as like noticeable though. And I kind of want it to be noticeable. Because whenever it alternates like that, right? It's always I think that like it's a hypnotic piece. Yo, thanks, Timo. But we can try it. I mean, why not? I'm procrastinating from writing lyrics right now anyways. I'm not feeling... When it comes to like wanting to write a specific thing, it's very difficult. But if you guys give me a topic or something, it's a lot easier for me to just come up with some random shit. But what am I doing? Panning, bro. Panning. So we can... okay. Maybe not. Wait. There we go. So left, right, right. Oh, that's right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. So we can try this. I mean, I'm open to it. Yeah, it just sounds like it's taking longer to go back to that. So it doesn't really like... Yeah, it doesn't really have the same effect that I'm hoping to kind of pull out. Whereas when this is on, it actually has that kind of push and pull. And then whenever this kind of like plays with the rest of the drums, like it's this pocket of rhythm. Yeah, but thanks for the suggestion. Hope we tried it. To it when bounced. Rhyme zone is clutch. Yo, hey Dash. Check rhyme zone. It will help with good verses. What is this? Oh, this is just a... Oh, that's cool. Sick. Bookmarking. Thank you, guys. All right. What does prol mean? Now I'm over here going to be doing like some... Short for proletarian drift is a tendency in advanced industrialized societies for... Sign prol. It must be about music. Just kidding. A member of the working class. That's funny. I'm about to swap over to Bitwig coming from FL Studio on M1. Was on Bitwig last night and like it so far. Cool, dude. Like if you have any questions, like, yeah, like exported, you can't fiddle with the track. I'm not worried about the track anymore. Like I don't really have anything else that I want to like... Everything that I want to do for it is... And like, the thing is that... Sorry, my thoughts are really jumbled, but... What's it called? I am only writing lyrics to use them as an effect in the track. So that's kind of what we're looking at. But I don't, and you probably won't even be able to tell like what I'm going to be saying anyways whenever we wrap this out. But it is kind of fun to do, and it is kind of interesting to just like have fun and like show the process about how I did this, because I've done it before. I did it on this track. Hold on one second. And this was the first time that I ever did it successfully. And shout out to Zane Wolf. I don't think he's here, but Zane Wolf actually helped me figure out how to do this. But like, it's really just meant for like ad lib stuff like this. like that. Yeah, so that's kind of what the whole goal of this is. So let's come up with some stuff. I'm gonna air hole. Nice. We don't have a definition. Mode's great. Enriched to poor. Soul. What does absol mean? Okay. B-roll. Chol. F-hole. Full. Troll. Hole. Huo. Huel. Wall. Stol. That means what's up in Russian, doesn't it? Casserole ain't up there. It might be. I find it easy to just mumble pure nonsense and work on a group. Oh yeah, that's already like, I'm already there with that. Troll. I hit you with the soul steel. That's what I need to do, is I just need to say something. Yo, I hit you with the soul steel. Yo, bro, so, Mo, for easier best alignment, it sorts it by syllable. You don't need the I necessarily. Dude, don't try to, like, just let me write some shit out. I haven't even written a bar. You guys are already trying to correct me. I hit you with the soul steel. That astral projection will feel so real. The L. The soul steel? Are you talking about what? I hit you with that soul steel. Astral projection will feel so real. Feel. Feed you to the Grim Reaper. Feed you to the Reaper. Give him a soul meal. Harp seal. What is that? The problem with it, I can't talk right now. But the problem with the problem with thesauruses and shit is that I get more interested in serve you one like a cold meal. Feed you to the rip, give him a soul meal. Feed you one like a cold meal. I'll write it down. Feed you one like a cold meal. Is that I get really interested in like the vocabulary, and I'm like, oh, no, I got a better one. Yo, I hit you with that soul steel. Astral projection will feel so real. I feed you to the Reaper, give him a soul meal. Cut the body in half. Cut the body in half. My flow is like cold steel, or cut you in half. Call it a 2-for-1 deal. No gluten, that shit is oatmeal. That's funny. Cut you in half. Flow sharper than the cold steel. Do you guys know what cold steel is? It's like a super sharp sword. Hit you with the soul steel. Astral projection will feel so real. Feed you to the reaper, give him a soul meal. I'll cut you in half because my flow's sharper than the cold steel. I'm not feeling it, but let me see what else you guys have. No gluten, this shit is oatmeal. It's pretty funny. Hey, I got one of their training swords because I was bored. Yeah, cold steel is dope shit. Melt your clock like a dolly surreal. I like that. Oh, I'll melt your clock. That sounds very... that sounds too similar to... I'll melt you... Yeah, that sound... Melt and clock sounds too... it sounds too similar to something I don't want to say. And knowing me, I'll probably say that out loud by accident. I have like... I don't know if it's real or not, but like a... Is there such thing as speech dyslexia? LOL, I get you. An active imagination? No, but there's something to that. Liquidate the time. Like Dolly Surreal. Hit you with that soul steel. Hit you with that soul steel. Okay, so I think that I think that I'll probably reserve this one for the end, and I'll probably put this into a punchline. Kill the time, perhaps. Kill the time, Dolly Surreal. Sure. I mean, we're gonna have to figure out how it flows, anyways. But reference to a surrealist painter, Dolly, who was yeah, the melted clocks. Yeah, I feel that. I'm gonna buy you lots of things and spoil you like old milk. What? What? Bars. Kill him with kindness. All right, let's just like do some other shit. Give me a topic, and I'll see if I can tie this in. From eating your soul to doing over you. See, this is this is why I try not to. I just did it. From doting over you. What does that mean? Define doting. All right, I need to use the restroom really quick. This is a lot of fun, but give me 1 second. Let's refresh. If anybody comes in, please say hi to chat. I gotta use the restroom. You know what? I think I'm just gonna rap out Soul Steel and then just like record different ways to say that, because I'm like trying to come up and trying to do too much with that. But really, the theme of the tune is just Soul Steel, right? Soul Steel. But as I was listening to this with the beat, you know, just Soul Steel, Soul Steel, right? So something like that, I think. Just doing maybe a few takes of that could probably do me enough to like keep working on the tune. And then maybe like one punchline or something. I gotta turn on my rapper persona. Hold on. Okay, I'm ready. No, I'm just kidding. Shit. Maybe turn this down a bit. Soul Steel. Soul Steel. I'm not recording.
Now I'm recording. Hello, and welcome to the Alchemy channel. I'm your host.
All right. Soul Steel. Soul Steel. Soul Steel. Soul Steel. You know, kind of like a certain somebody that we're not gonna talk about. Do da do da do da. Soul Steel. All right, that's fucking loud. That's what happens when you talk right into the midst of the mic, though. Soul Steel. All right, maybe one more time. Soul Steel. Make the Pope kneel. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, fuck. That song always stuck in my head. So now what we can do with this is I'm going to duplicate this and maybe do something like that. And then we should have like a bunch of really cool textures that we can start to pull from this rack that I made. And this rack in particular, hold on, let me set this up correctly, is something that I'll be doing later. But what I do is just, there's a couple of parameters that I let go normally, and then there's some other parameters that I'll do like this. But before I do that, I'm going to squash the fuck out of these. Dun, 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 dun. Quick time ratio 2:1. Long release.
Soul Steel.
Sick.
Soul Steel. Soul Steel. Soul Steel. Soul Steel. Soul Steel.
All right. So now what I'm going to do is just pull away the time in between these. And that's just going to help me not have to wait for all of this silence in between.
Soul Steel. Soul Steel. Soul Steel. Soul Steel.
Yeah, perfect.
Soul Steel. Soul Steel. Soul Steel. Soul Steel. Soul Steel.
All right, maybe a de-esser or something would be kind of good on that. With some sibilance control. There we go. And then we don't need to make it up that much.
So still. So still. So still. So.
Yeah, dope.
So still.
That's really cool. All right, so now we can record some stuff with this, and I'm probably just going to do this a few times, so that way we can also automate some reverb on this, perhaps. And I'm just going to leave that there.
So still. So still. So still. So still. So still. So still.
That's really cool. All right, let's go ahead and record.
So still. 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 So still.
That one is awesome.
Still. So still. So still. So.
All right. I think I got what I needed. So now we can kind of just turn that off, and then I can.
So still. So still.
We can kind of tie this into the intro. Kind of pull that up into this guy. I'm actually going to throw this into the percussion, because to me it's going to be used as like a percussive thing. So steel. Ooh, that could be cool.
Steel. Steel. Steel.
I'll probably start doing that right here. And then it's not perfect yet, but what we can do is Man.
Soul Steel. Soul Steel. Soul Steel.
Hey Bailey, what's up, man?
Soul Steel.
So I want to create just like something with this of
Soul Steel. Soul Steel. Steel. Soul Steel. Steel. Steel.
Hey Stefano, what's good, brother? Gotta take on off. Good luck with the soul thievery and whatnot. Thanks, man.
Soul Steel. Soul Steel.
Really appreciate you coming by and hanging out for this part. Yeah, on one end, like, I do still kind of want, you know, like some other stuff in there, and like having like actual verses and stuff could be good, but I think that this is a good starting point to just be like, to give myself an idea about what it is that I'm trying to like evoke or something, and trying to put this in such a way that is enhancing the story and not just like being tacked on, I guess. So you know, so yo, what up, Zane? How are you, man? Yo, I'm so glad you're here. I have a fucking tune to show you. Give me just 1 second while I work on this, and I'm very proud of this. Feel free to destroy it, but I'm doing awesome. Like, I cannot. I'm so just fucking grateful to like have done what I've done today through all the help that I've had. Yeah, man, I cannot say like enough. Yeah. This has been the funnest track I have made in a long time. I've had such a good time doing this. So I'm going to show you what I got here in just a second. All right. We're working on the vocal right now, but let me play. Also, guys, shout out to physicist Zane Wolf. If you guys don't know his music, like, why don't you know his music? Oh, my dude, try that delay technique with the convolver. You can't automate that though. Or at least I don't think you can. Like, you can do it with a reverb, but I think that like with the time on a convolver, it won't allow you to do that. Otherwise, that would be really sick. I think that was like the one thing when I reviewed this that I had like an issue with. Yeah, you can't automate this, unfortunately. There's no parameter for it. Can you not? Like the feedback and the tone? You can, yeah, I guess you could do the feedback. All right, give me 1 second. Let me just play this for you, and then it's already there. But you can't do the time, unfortunately. No worries, dude. Yeah, man. I'm so excited for this dude. Yo, what up, Carl? Shout out to Carl, man. Oh yeah, so I was bragging about Zane Wolf. Everybody go follow Zane Wolf. It's not in the right place yet, but you're not gonna like the snare that comes up, but it's just what I wrote. I cannot wait to send this to Aiden. Yeah, man. So like, I wrote this yesterday. I was like grooving out on the MPC and just doing like finger drumming and stuff, and I was like, I got it. And so I just started with that drum groove. And he gave me some really good advice yesterday or a couple of days ago on like how to don't, when you're cutting up percussive loops, like don't use the same loops in the same tempo, like use different shit. And so that's how I was able to come up with that. And like that's always like the shit I beatbox anyways. And so, hey EXO, but yeah, man, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you came in and listened to this while I was making it, dude. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much that means to me. Obviously, like you're somebody that I look up to a lot, so that was really fucking sick. And everybody else as well. I'm not done with the track, but man, I feel very like I'm very proud of myself. There's a lot of fucking work that went up into like leading up to this point, and that was the goal, is to be able to just like hammer this shit out in a day, in 2 days, and just be like, yo, I want to make a banger, but I don't feel like I need to spend 6 years on it or something. Much less 2 days. So the next piece of this is to, again, let's go ahead and try that idea that you were talking about. It just like, I guess it's just one of those things that like the tools that I have kind of help set up, and there was a lot of preparation that came into that. But I think this was the one that I wanted to do instead. I don't know why that did that, but I think that was supposed to be here. And then also like just taking in a lot of the notes that you've given me, and to do the notes that Aiden has given me about space, right? So like really just trying to play with the spacing of the drums, because that's what like makes this so worthwhile to me. And I don't know if you remember or not, but I asked you a question of like, how many elements do you need in order for a groove to like, you know what I mean, to fit? And yeah, dude, for real. And thank you. And I remember when Aiden was teaching me this, he was like, this is something that you can't really teach. And I was like, hella determined. And so by having all that and not overcomplicating like the percussion and stuff, and just having those little moments of like that, you know, that, man, I feel like I've learned so much, like getting just in the past 2 months. Man. Yo, thank you so much for the follow, Extractor. Really appreciate it. So now I kind of want to try to see if I can make room for this, because I want it to be like maybe dead center in the middle. Soul Steel. Soul Steel, or I don't know, something like that. And I might need to like boost the presence on this or something, but I think the last piece of this is to just get the vocals to sit right. And we tried to do like a rap thing like we did on Eyes Wide, but I feel like that didn't really work out. So I'm going to kind of dial back on that, because I didn't really have any rhymes or anything that went with like the title of the track.
Steel. Steel. Steel.
Smash the Vox.
Steel.
I did when I first made it, but I guess I can smash it again. Don't be shy. Well, I already did. It just didn't.
Steel. 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 Steel.
Maybe take off the that click right there. It might be helpful.
Steel. 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 Steel.
Does that fit?
Steel.
Yo, thanks for coming in, Das.
Steel. Steel.
Maybe cut that right there. maybe like I can try to emphasize that phrase right there. Yeah, this one, right? I was thinking the same thing, and that's where I had the delay pulled up. But where were we talking about, where you were talking about automating the convolver? Was it this one? Yeah, so maybe like, let me see, because I don't want to like impede on the groove too much, but... Soul steal, bitch. I'll be stealing your soul. I think it could have been go from a higher pitch to the pitch where it is now. Where? I'm open to it though. Yeah, I know, but there's vocals littered throughout the whole thing, so that's why I was like, no worries, dude. Cacao, bitch. Cacao. Alright. Yeah, I mean, and we can do like other automated thing or automation on this too, so maybe on this one we can do like a, yeah, the beat 91. That helps. Maybe try to push the feedback down or something. I'll pop back in a bit. Gotta do some work quickly. Dude, no worries. Thank you so much for coming in, man. That meant the world to me. Ooh. The delay is right here. Oh, I guess I'm not automating it, but we can try that. The delay... Oh, the delay impulse response. Oh, okay. I didn't know that there was that. Tape nade? That's kind of cool. Sorry, my bad. Find one you like the sound of. Oh, no worries. Hold on one sec, though. I wonder what this is going to do. Because I want it to be somewhat rhythmic. So I wonder if I can... Yeah, it just sounds like a mess. Lol. Hold on one second. Let me operate this as well. Find like a really short loop. Ah, like that. There we go. And then maybe what I can even do is just fucking bounce out another version of this. And flip it and reverse it. Wait. Sounds like it's just saying sus. Oh, okay. I'm down. Yeah, at this point, like, I'm just in play mode because I've had so much fun just. I've had so much fun just. Just making this tune. Soul steal like identity theft, access remote access, cross the site scripting, forgive my trespasses. So it's written and lead me not to encryption. Close the church. That's denial of service on my life. God knows the unbelievers deserved it. Afterlife zombie network abandoned all hope. They call me the Pope, isotope, while the hat and the cloak. See ya, Bailey. Thanks for coming in, dude. Joe, yeah, those are sick. I can't steal that though. Like I'll steal your soul, but I won't steal your bars. But GG, that was really good. And something else that might be cool is where if we do something like this and we join this, maybe balance this. Deal. And excuse me, I'm going to take this and pan it across. Deal. Ah, ASMR. Yeah, sick. All right. And then there was something else that I wanted to do with this. Oh, I wanted to put a time shift on all of this stuff and just see if I can make it groove a little bit better. I like this though. Like, even though I didn't have like a lot of vocal stuff written out, it's still in there and still gives a little bit of interest. And man, I think I want this one to be. Oh, that's why it's doing that. Okay. Because I was like, what the fuck?
Steal.
Yeah, I wanted that to be like dry. Load delay plus, turn the feedback way down, put a modular on the beat and beats of delay. Okay.
Steal.
All right. Try to just balance this out a bit, just because it's a bit. There's a bit of sharpness to that I want to try to see if I can kind of just tame. Maybe even try a de-esser, because there's just that bite that's on top that I don't like. Yeah, that's better. Maybe something that I can do as well, just for actually just grab them all. Because I don't really want that crunch. Yeah, there we go. That way it's not so bad. That's really sharp. Make sure that all this stuff is off. Why is that so fucking piercing? Blink, blink. Caca, bitch. Caca. Let's try maybe a different one that's not so.
Sauce. Sauce.
Yeah, we can use that one. And keep the automation.
Sauce.
There we go. Oh, no, no, no. No, wrong one. Excuse me. Yo, and all right, Adrian, thanks for coming in, dude. Really appreciate it. I guess I can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 14, 16, I think. Maybe 14. What do you guys think? Yeah. This is my favorite track that I've written in a really long time, just because it has the energy. The energy. That's what I wanted from my music, is I wanted it to have the bounce, right? I wanted somebody to put it on and just be like, "Oh shit, dude." I swear, dude, any person that I've ever talked to that like I've asked about beats like this, this is the epitome of like everything that I've wanted to put into a track. It's got the neuro bass, it's got the drums, it's got the dark, like shit in it. We managed to put vocals into it. I'm really happy about it. Makes me happy you have fun. Yeah, I hope that you guys had fun too. And that's part of like the entertainment aspect of this, is just I almost feel bad that I didn't do this from the beginning on stream, because there's some things that I would probably love to have like gone back on, but at the same time, like I didn't really do the steel hook works really well. I think so too. So the reason why this title is called Soul Steel is because like I have another alias that goes by .ALUCARD, and I'll probably release this as Alckemy, but it's another project that I have. But on DistroKid, how you can like make your own label or whatever, I've got Soul Steel recordings. But the Soul Steel aspect was like is kind of like the persona, I guess, that or like I guess ALUCARD, right? But that persona was what I wanted to take on in the form of my artistry in some way or another. So having the ability to kind of make something that's hypnotic, and having the ability to like really captivate somebody within this beat. Like the thing that I'm still back and forth on is that you don't really have a lot of time to dance to this stuff, right? Because it changes very quickly. There's essentially like 3 different beats that's here. 4 different beats, right? Because you have the boom, boom, and then you have boom, 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 boom. Oh wait, maybe that's wrong. Wait, yeah, dun, 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 dun. And then you've got a bunch of these little like different starting points and stuff. But that's like, it's almost like experiencing it again and again and again. But you kind of like, I kind of like the compositional aspect of that, because you kind of expect the change, and it's almost like I'm changing the dance, right? I definitely think that this is a tune that somebody could dance to, but I'm changing the dance very rapidly, like musical chair style or some shit. And I don't know, maybe I could always do like a VIP version or something to where like I extend this out, but there's so much variety and so many like fills and all that, and that is very me. Like if you listen to my like glitch music and stuff, it's got a lot of that shit. but I don't know, like it's the sections are too short, but I kind of like that they're too short because it makes it more dynamic. So I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know what a proper fix that would be, or even if there is a right answer. It kind of just goes down to like what I want to do. But yeah, I don't know. It's still like, at the very least, at least it stays interesting through the whole tune, I feel. And that's what's important to me, because I would much rather do all these change ups and stuff and be like, oh, what happens next, than be like, okay, we heard this shit over and over again. And I think that was actually the hardest part about understanding halftime. And Mr. Carmack, I watched a video on this recently. He was like, I used to be so dedicated to like all these fills and transitions and having these different, you know, pieces and parts and stuff, but then it pulls away from the groove, you know, like it makes people have to figure out how to dance to a new beat. And I agree with that. And that's why like the first section is the longest, because that way it gives you an expectation about like what kind of vibe to have. And then it kind of goes crazy with all of these elaborations and stuff. I guess it just tries to keep you here as long as possible. And then whenever that starts to like get boring, then it's like, oh, well, here's just a fucking spit ball of imagination and of like different dances and stuff. And I mean, obviously, like a huge part of this was like inspired by Trailblazer, you know, especially this part right here. But at the same time, like it's in a different piece or whatever. But yeah, does anybody have any questions? Like I kind of want to listen to it again, just because I've been listening to this nonstop since last night. But yeah. Any questions from anybody? I'm going to turn this shit up and turn my mic off. Backflip in there? Did anybody catch that? Do I have to do it again? It's been a long time since I've done a backflip with no warm up. How to make cinematic epic transformer dubstep. All right, hold on one second. Hi, the vocal treatment is intriguing. That was the last thing that we did today. That was a shitty backflip, but I'm also not warm. I'm the only one who did though, tragedy. At least somebody saw it. I mean, that's what I do for a living, so or did for a living, but no big deal. I didn't really commit to it because I'm still half asleep, but I've been sitting in a chair for hours. So, how to make mixing and master bass pro drop like Disciple Recordings label. All right, well, like for one, that's not my genre, and I'm not signed, so I can't tell you how to be pro. What I can tell you is that the cleaner your fundamental, the easier it's going to be for you to mix. And yeah, let me think about that. Yeah, I think that as long as you have a clean fundamental and that like leveling is really what it comes down to. So like I always make my bass just a little bit more quieter than my drums. So let me see what this is hitting at. This is at minus 4.2. And my drums should be the loudest part of the tune, my fundamentals specifically. And these are at minus 2, I believe. Oh, minus 3. So the clipper has a really cool thing that it will auto gain it. So however much you drive it, it will reduce it. So I really just throw everything. I actually didn't saturate that, but I don't really want to touch the mix. I think that it sounds fine. But yeah, just kind of clipping everything into that, and I think that sounds pretty good. But the relationship between the drums and the bass is really what that comes down to. So something like this, it's got mids, it's got highs in it. Really just kind of turning it down a little bit in comparison. So like I'm boosting it by quite a bit or clipping it by quite a bit, and then I'm pulling it down and making it try to sit well. And minus 2 is a good place to start, but it's going to depend on the bass. And the other thing that is also helpful is scooping the low mids. Did I even do that here? Yeah, I guess I'm doing it right there. Yeah, so I mean, I can tell you how I mix that kind of stuff, and then when it comes to like neuro basses and whatnot, I think the biggest thing is to like, again, make sure that your fundamental is clean. And that was one of the big things that Cage taught me was like, if you just have all this like shit and it just sounds like a wall of sound, it's just like, then it's really difficult. Like it's cool as an effect, but it's really difficult to make a riff out of that like is that you want to hear again. So by cleaning that fundamental and making sure that, you know, even if it has movement in the pitch or whatever, but it has a very clear tone, that's something that will be extremely helpful in making all that stuff work, I believe. So what else can I say about bass? If you are doing something that's like FM, sometimes like you don't have to do a separate thing, but if you're working within phase plant, then sometimes it could be smart to, like, I've even done it on this, like I just have a little bit of a sub supporting this just to help fortify that fundamental. And it's not a big difference, but sometimes when you have waveforms and stuff, like the initial fundamental harmonic isn't strong enough. But yeah, I mean, and that's really what it is. And I reach for saturation and clipping over compression where possible. The only thing that I compress the fuck out of these days is percussion and vocals, and that's just something that I got from Zane, like what, 2 weeks ago. So that's what I would say for that. But all this other stuff, like all of these like other fill effects and whatnot, you'll hear that I try to voice them or to give them like this stuff. This is going to play at random anyways, but I try to give this stuff as much space as possible. So that way it can just do it at once. What up, Winter? Infiltrator 2 is out. I heard, I think from Dash that like it had some really cool new features that like they couldn't talk about or something. I mean, I don't personally, I was never really interested in it, but I mean, I'm open-minded. Intro ambience, what is this? Chord texture? Texture intro plus sonar. It has crazy FFT effects now. It's right up my alley. I'm in the hole with just recently purchasing an MPC Live 2, so midfill, narrow fills, siren square. What is this? This is nothing. At least I don't think it is. No, it's nothing. So I don't need that. I think this was just a note that I was gonna like do something on this. My DAW FL Studio VSTi synthesizers, massive X. I'm not sure if you took note of what I said earlier, but I gave you the best advice that I could on like, you know, rhythm and dubstep and stuff, but that's not really my genre. Is there anything on this? No, there's not. Sus chords, ambience, what is this? I guess nothing. I'm not sure what I was going to do with that, but whatever. I'm just cleaning the project up now. Shaker, hat. Shaker 2. Is there even a... Yeah, there is. Okay. XO... This is a Shaker 3, I believe. EXO industrial layer. In case if I want to like stem this out or something. Vocal soul steel. Oh no. Vox, yeah. Vox soul steel. Now what is on this?
Steel.
Ah. Vox. Ugh. That's pretty much what that is. Because I was just like. Impact kick. Industrial perk. Yeah, this kick and snare I actually didn't make from scratch. This is in a new pack that's coming out pretty soon. For the Poly and Play, I need to finish it. It's almost done. I just wanted to like fill it with a ton of basses and shit. But I didn't really do much to it other than some like spatial processing. But I thought that it sounded pretty good with the texture and stuff. Intro sonar. Hey Levi. What is this? Thanks, Zinzadong. Oh, what up? Yo, big shout out to Flesh Interface, or Zinzadong. Thanks, man. Yeah. This is probably the first tune that I was like, I did it. Like, I wrote the banger, you know? I wrote the banger. Yeah, I think I definitely agree that this is probably one of the best tunes, but it's just kind of like, you know, a bunch of practice where it's like, you know, boom, 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 practice, 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 practice. And like at the beginning, it was crazy because like I wasn't, you know, I'm in that commitment mode where like no matter what I start, I'm going to finish. But yesterday, um, I wrote the banger. Yeah, I was with my partner, and I was just like, "Fuck, man, I can't really find a bass that works with this." And I was trying to do a whole lot of shit, and then I was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna fucking." And once I locked this part in, that's when everything else kind of came together. Black Octopus, make the best neuro. Toby Emerson, make the best of all. Make the best neuro bass sound presets for synthesizers. Yo, thank you so much, Levi. I really appreciate it, dude. You didn't have to do that. Yo, Winter, congrats, man, on the gift sub. Soul Steel. Hence the name of the tune. That was really good. Thank you so much, man. You didn't have to do that. All right, I'm really confused about what you're saying, Coat. Are you saying that Black Octopus has the best neuro basses? I mean, you know, it's really whatever you like. I like what I like, but get ready for the next battle. Like, get ready for the next track. You put zero effort and go viral and define your career. Well, I'm hoping that, yo, thanks, dude. Stop it. Like, come on. Thank you so much, but stop it. Victor, congrats, dude. Thank you, Levi. You didn't have to do that, man. I'm not going to say that. Even though I have chat pulled up, I'm not going to read that. Wait, do I have chat pulled up? I should. Yeah, I do. Okay. I'm not going to say that. Dude, stop it. Stop. Enough. Please, stop it. Yo. Congrats, dude. Zinzadong. Also known as Flesh Interface. All right. No, stop. All right. That's enough. Please stop it. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, Flesh Interface won they're random. I didn't get to choose. Yeah, I know. Like it that's the thing about gifting subs is that you can't pick who you want to gift it to. But even still, like, thank you so much. That really means a lot that you know, support the channel. I'm very grateful that I've got a cool ass community like that. And whoever else is in here didn't get it. Yeah, even still though, man, thank you so much. Also, like, can I plug in Levi for a second? It's okay, I had my own sub, no problem, bro. We learn for free every day. So before like I say anything else, Levi actually wrote, Future Cortex actually wrote or like created the How to Bite intro. And let me just say, like, this is fucking sick, and I'm really sad that like this didn't really take off, but how fucking cool is this? Like, big up, students. So if you guys are interested in graphic design, or if you guys are interested in, you know, like video animation and stuff, Future Cortex did that, and he does a really good job, as you can tell. So if you need animation or you need something like that, please hit him up. I'm all about plugs and networking. I talked about having Flesh on the channel sometime, or Zinzadong, however you want me to refer to you. So at some point I'd like to bring you on. You need motion design, hit me up. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, hopefully Flesh can come on as well. Vic is fine. Yeah, whatever you prefer, bro. And then also Kunis, hopefully we'll get him on as well. But that's kind of what I'm trying to do, man, is I'm trying to create quality music. I'm trying to have a place that people can come in and learn and just have a good time, and also just have a place to exchange information. That's really, like, that's all I could really hope for the channel. There's a lot of things that I tried to do which just wasn't me. Like, I tried to do like entertaining streams where I'm like, I'm gonna do this and do whatever and blah blah blah, and I just, like, I can't do it. But I do think that there's a lot of really amazing people that come in and out of here. Yeah, dude, Kunis is amazing. There's a lot of really good people that come in and out of here, and the faces that show up and the kindness that kind of is spread around is Really fucking cool. I'm looking for that M as it so happens. Looking for that right now. Oh, well, shit. Hopefully you guys can plug each other up. He does really good work. So, yeah, does anybody have any questions about this track, or do you guys have any questions in general? Anything that I keep saying to just fill the space, but that's because I don't have any thoughts to do that, so that's something I need to work on. But like right there. But does anybody have anything else that y'all want to discuss or whatever? Anything of the sort? The next interview should be... That's a good question. I don't know. I don't really have anybody planned yet. Maybe try to tame that down a little bit more because that's really fucking sharp. Maybe I can do expansion instead. Yeah, I love doing interviews. I actually just posted another interview with my instructor, and we actually talk about something that would be relevant to you all called broken rhythm. We talk about it in the context of combat, but hold on one second. But it's not on my channel. Broken rhythm, JKD. Yeah, it's a shame that my instructor does not get the love he deserves. I can't tell you how much stuff this person has taught me. So if you guys get the chance, this is definitely a fine piece of work. Thanks, dude. You can take a look at that, and it's just a quick 20-minute interview with him and I, and we're talking about the aspect of broken rhythm, and a lot of what I've implemented within this tune is how I've made this work. And there's actually like definitions and names for this stuff, right? But in order for you to like have the cool and interesting fills and for them to make sense, hey Cristiano, in order for all of those to make sense, like you have to first have a rhythm set up in order for you to be able to break it in the first place. So by having, you know, even though these are uncreatively all in the same spot, rhythm, dun 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 dun, break it, rhythm. Yeah, so in order for you to break rhythm, you have to first establish it. And the faster you can get somebody into a rhythm, the easier it is that you can break it. And that's really like how like that works in combat, it works in art, it works in breaking expectations. It's all about anticipation. It's a trap. And so whenever you have something like that, you can use that as a compositional tool, or you can use it as a lot of different things. But thanks, dude. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I kind of feel bad that I didn't start this tune. I did start it yesterday on stream. No, this there's a couple risers in here. This one is saying, or this one is just a regular, like time stretched out thing. And really what I do is I just take a sample and like stretch the hell out of it and then just pitch it up like that. It's the easiest way to make risers, and it 9 times out of 10 works. But the name of this tune is called Soul Steel. Really dope, man. Banger. Thanks, dude. But yeah, it's the name of this tune is called Soul Steel, and it's just steel.
Soul Steel.
And for this, what I've done is, no, I'm at the wobbly one. I think that's the, yeah, this is the only riser in here. This? How do I handle my reverb? Do I have a return channel or do I have many separate reverbs? That's a really good question. So I usually have one room reverb on my drums. I'm sure you've seen the Chi masterclass, and because we had to talk about it, and so chat delay second when he showed was the one. Yeah, it's just steel. So I actually don't have it on this one. I don't think that it needs it, but typically what I do is I'll use Valhalla Room, and I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm sure this is probably what you do as well because I've heard your music, but you just kind of find something that fits within this that's very, like, you know, something like that, and then you just high pass it so that way it gives the drums like some space. But the big thing with this is, like, if you've got like really heavy drums, then you want to try to make the room really small because otherwise everything is going to start to smear over. And then maybe change that to early. Yeah, that actually gives that some presence. So there's that. But then a lot of times, like, I actually don't usually have reverb on things unless if they have their own section, and they're usually in automation. So for example, this guy has reverb on it, but I use it as a tool to automate as a transition. There was actually a trick that I learned from Wolg, and like what he would do, and I've done it before on other tracks, is like actually have a syn track to where you automate the room there. You have those as like 2 separate syns, but a lot of times within this stuff, like I'll like, there's this, but this is meant to just be like ambience and stuff. But when it actually comes to anything within this, I try not to have, or I try to have as little reverb as possible, because when all this shit is going on, like I want it to be really dry and up front. I think so. But everything right here is dry. Well, I just put reverb on the drums, but I was really used to recording to audio track while I automated stuff, and after I just pulled the audio clip right and drag it left to have the entire thing. Now only does comp in Bitwig. What I do is, like, let's say I've got something, which I do. I've got a vocal over here somewhere. Yeah, I think so too. Like, I think that was a problem for me as well. So like, I don't have any automation on here, but I do have modulation. So what I do instead is just highlight everything, and then you can right click and then see whatever bounces, but I just have it set to J because that's what I think J is consolidate in Ableton, and so I just hit J and then it will just bounce it to a new track without the comping. But yeah, like I know what you're talking about. Like I used to have stuff looping as well, and now it goes straight into comping, and if I try to pull it out, it doesn't open, and that drives me crazy. So what you're better off doing is just like, instead of looping it, just have like a bunch of these and just like duplicate and just do it horizontally anyways. Yeah, me too. I prefer things like that, but what can you say? But yeah, like if you see me like in the last month of being like doing vocals and stuff and trying to pull it out, I'm like, why is it in comping? And even if you try to turn comping off, it still like overdoes it. And I think there's an answer to it. I just don't know what it is. But yeah, it fucking drives me crazy. I hate that it does that because I like the old version better. Like stop the comp. Yeah, for sure. And I like it. I like doing this kind of stuff too because like these are workflow things that if I don't have the answer, I want to know the answer. So I love questions. Does anybody else have any questions about anything? Like I don't really have anything else that I want to do today. I feel like the tune is as close to being done as the energy that I have for it. Like I do think that it needs to be mixed, which to be honest, I'm not even going to fucking try to mix this. I'm just going to send it to Aiden and ask him what he thinks. But yeah, but Flesh, if you're still in here, can you tell what I was saying about like the lo-fi thing? Like it sounds like this tune has a lot of energy and a lot of stuff, but I feel like it's just fucking lo-fi. Yes, I do. So what I often do, and this is actually how I build my intros, is like, I have my multipass and snap heap racks and stuff. And a lot of times, like this is just purely for resampling, but I'll throw in a generator on here. One like this or so, and then just play it over the main section and then just bounce that out. And so what's really cool with this is because the master has like effects and stuff that you can put on it, you can literally just do this. I'm not even gonna listen to it, but you can just bounce it out like this, and I can kind of see what's inside. What's your favorite block in Minecraft? I hate to disappoint you, but I actually don't play Minecraft. I'm gonna turn this down because it's probably gonna be really loud, but oh, that's fine. There's actually some shit in there that I might use because that's really cool. But this is usually how I build intros. Is like I'll just take like resamples and stuff of the main thing, and because it's so easy to bounce out, I don't have to freeze and flatten or anything, or like resample the master, like as in like set a resampling channel and then do it live. I can just bounce it. That's generally how I do stuff like that. Yeah, I don't have any questions. That's fine. Dude, Bitwig, I'm telling you, man, like, to me, Bitwig felt like an evolution of Ableton, and it's not for everybody, but it's definitely for me. It doesn't seem like my mids are too bad. Really? All right, it's going into a saturator, but I've got it reduced just a bit to maintain the space for the drums. But let's just. Did you feel like it muddies it up though? I'm just a newbie in mixing. Mud is okay sometimes. I guess like I wanted it to just sound like crispy on the top end. But what's it called? The way that I do it is usually with one or two things. So I either use a tool and just turn it down there, so that way I don't have to keep track of like the final levels, or I'll use a clipper. There's a the top end can be pretty stereo. So check this out though. And if you clip it to 0, then, or you could use multipass and then Haas it. So I've done a mid side on the top end. So it's there. I mean, I might be able to push that up and see if that helps at all. That seems pretty good. No, it's overkill. But yeah, I do have like a mid-side thing on there that does the thing. Don't you want the perks to be like really clean though? And that's like, this is why like I don't know. This is why I don't know about this stuff, right? Because I'm like, oh well, like what is the best way to make this really clean and powerful at the same time? And that's why I hate mixing, because it bugs the fuck out of me. Fucking hate mixing. Without that break wand, without that breakdown, this sounds fire. Wait, what? Hi, Ballon Boy. Do what now? Can you overdo it with saturation for a moment? Because it seems still okay. Would like to hear at which point Newfangled fries it. Well, there's a spectral processor in it to where I think no matter how hard I clip it, the detail preservation is still going to maintain it. Yeah. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Hold on. Wait, what? Oh, 24. I was like 214. Just right here. So I use this as like a movement piece. And what that does is it kind of dips down into that. So but don't you feel, yeah, like I don't know. I feel like it takes away from the percussion though. The movement is cool too though. Well, I mean, maybe there's a so it's about finding a compromise, right? I was thinking like maybe there could be some moments on there like even right here where you could take it off. So if we were to just map this to this, then it could just kind of serve as something that does have that compromise to where like it makes it really fat right there. Soul steel. Yeah, I don't know. Even for me though, it feels like it clouds it up. It clouds it up too much because like the most important piece of this is the percussion. Because like if you just focus on the bass, then it might as well just be that bass, right? It might as well just be that with the kick and snare. But if you listen to this, like there's all this like syncopation in here. Right? And I want that to be really clear. But I hear you like when you say like, you know, this makes it really fat and stuff. But to me, the louder that you turn your bass, the more simple I think everything else needs to be. The perks could be a bit more clear. This bass could also be a little bit more loud and mid-heavy. If you don't have perks, you don't dance. Could you automate that mix with the envelope that moves, the cutoff of the filters maybe, or just mix it up when the percussion hits? Clear, innocence of loud. The perks could be a bit more loud. All right. Let me see here. Is that better? Try it in context with the bass. As long as it come out, you're still good. Yeah. I'll take a look at it later, but like I said, I'm not going to buy it anytime soon. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Right. Yeah. So I think with that, I'll probably try to just probably send this to Aiden, because like his would be the target mix that I would want to try to make everything nice and crispy too. But yeah, I don't know, for some reason It's just some kind of setup that I have, or some kind of thing to where it makes it really almost lo-fi-ish. But the main thing is that it has the groove, and that's what I really care about the most. It's got the groove. It's got the groove. Da don da don da da. Hey the groove. Hey the man. Doop doop. Doop da. And that's really what I'm trying to like pull out of this stuff. That's really what I care about the most. And A, don't make it too sharp, and B, make it bounce. That's my two things. Dio dio dio. Dio dio dio. Chat spams order. Deep ba doo be da ba doo. Down dum bow dum bow bow. Bow dum bow dum bow bow. You guys know that song? It's like one of the most iconic like b-boy breakdance songs ever. That and I'm begging you. Yeah. I don't really have anything else that I want to do to this track as of now. I'm pretty satisfied, and I think that hopefully the next time I do a lesson with Aiden, he can kind of help me troubleshoot this stuff, because there are things that I like play and meander with, but it doesn't help me like figure out what exactly my problems are, because I know that there's a ton of them in here, but I worry about that shit later, because if you're so focused on like the mix, it's like, fuck that. Bring the energy. That's what matters. Bring the energy. Make your shit huge, and then sculpt it away. But in any case, I think, yeah, I don't really know what else to do today. I think on Wednesday we'll probably just get back into some sound design. I'll give my ears a little bit of a break, and then we'll start the next tune. And then hopefully I can send this out and do some shit and make it cool. But yeah, thank you all so much for your help. Thank you so much for being here. That's all I really got for you guys. Much love, everybody. I will see you all on Wednesday. Bye, everybody. Much love.